Greetings everyone, welcome in MechWarrior Online. Today we are playing Direwolf Ultraviolet to be specific, but this build is viable on many other Direwolves. I just used Ultraviolet for additional money, plus 30% of Sybils. Well, before we will start watching, consider subscribing to the channel and drop me a like. Remember, YouTube very much likes comments and the likes. All the other things are not so important. Okay, and now let's go. What do we want to do here? So what's the plan? My mech is of such nature that I need to expose myself like completely. UAV. Guys, they are pushing our left, so maybe we should make firing line or something? Or we can run, because NASCAR will work. What I need to do is not to be blocked by this guy. Then I need to be on the even terrain. Then I need to be not massacred by the guys there. Is this the Black Knight? Yeah, he's dead. No Bloodust will be dead before I get there, so no point in even trying to reach him. But he's alive for some reason, so let's try. Because he have friends. Oh, but friends don't have him. Oof. They are behind us. Stop your NASCAR. Turn around and crush them. Or run some more, yeah, and see what will happen. Because NASCAR always work great. The fact that the Direwolf is so incredibly wide is irritating. You think you're funny? I think I need more ammunition for this, for AC-20s at least. I think I need more ammunition for AC-20s. So yeah, they're in the middle because they took Tita from us.
Heavy flank on the D4.
Target engaged.
Uh-huh.
Image enhanced. Target
We still have some guys here.
Target engaged.
Who are you? Who are you? Have no fear. Vlad is here. Let's go back to the middle.
Enemy mech detected.
Well, I'm so happy that you have all those flankers.
Enemy mech detected.
Come on, Bloodasp. Let's make you bloody. Let me through, Thanatos. Or we can do that. I think we need to turn around now.
Enemy mech detected. Target engaged.
Did you felt that, matey? Hello? Oh, you think I will not push through? You don't know me.
Engaged.
Hello?
Engaged. Enemy mech destroyed.
And now...
Target engaged.
I think, guy, mate, you don't want to be in my face. That's just not a healthy place for you to be. You want to continue our conversation?
Target engaged.
Because I'm more than happy to do it.
Destroyed. Enemy mech detected.
Come on, Harzan girl.
Tank strike protocol.
Don't be like that.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Well then, I don't think I will stay here and I will not even move at this point because... Why would I?
Enemy mech detected.
Let's contemplate life with this Bloodasp, I think. How life is treating you, mate? Well, 12-2 doesn't actually show you this one, but this was not that uneven game as you would think about it. Good game for Excalibur. He's a good player. Right. You saw what this build is capable of. It's Direwolf. The claim to fame for this mech is awesome firepower. Well, we used only CT for the Ultraviolet. The rest of the Omnipods are from different Direwolves, so quirks are really not that important here. But values of acceleration and deceleration turn time are. And as you can see, this is a stationary turret. Let me put it that way. This mech do not accelerate and decelerate. Everything around this mech move. It's just silly how unwieldy this is. Anyway, as I said, we used Ultraviolet for additional money and armor in the CT plus 16. Ultraviolet head, but any other head would suffice, to be honest. You don't have anything on the Direwolf heads anyway. Now I use Direwolf Bravo Omnipods. Why? plus 10 armor. You could use, without any problem, you could use Ultraviolet arm, but you don't have this armor quirk, and you don't need 2 ballistic slot with this build, so Bravo's Omnipod is better in that regard. Shoulder, right shoulder, also from Bravo, same reason, 10 armor. Yes, I could use S, I could use W. W would be even better, I think, in this case. Slightly bigger velocity, but velocity is not that well, it's important, but let's not demonize it here on this particular build. Left torso also from Bravo, also because of armor. I could use S, also additional jump jets, but I didn't need jump jets on this build. I needed more space and tonnage for ammunition. Tonnage mod and space. And right arm I used A version for additional armor. Yes, I could use Bravo for additional armor, nothing wrong with that. And I could use Prime, but there's no armor quirk here. I could use S, why not? I could use Ultraviolet, but then again, no additional armor, so no point in using it. Anyway, that's why I chose those Omnipods. Weapons itself, well, pair of LBX 20. 20 damage, obviously, very low hit, 3.7 cooldown, max range of 3720 optimal well, with quirks, let's just say with quirks, optimal range is 390. And that's just about the maximum range you want to use this build. Actually, not even that. This is a scatter weapon, this is a shotgun weapon. You don't want to use it on 400 meters. You want to use it as close and personal as possible. This is a brawling build, not a medium range build. Don't make the mistake of fighting at medium range. Yes, you can do it if forced to. You saw that on the video, sure, but closer the better. Projectile speed, more than 1200 meter per second, which is fine since you want to fight close range, right? And the pair of LBX 10, even less hit, even better cooldown, basically 2 seconds of cooldown, so almost for one shot of LBX 20 you will get 2 shots of LBX 10s. Optimal range of 590 almost. Again, you don't want to do this. You want to fire this in tandem with LBX 20 and you want to fire this as close as possible. Projectile speed is the same. So nice synchronization. This build is not about fire and twist. You cannot fire and twist Direwolf anyway. Twisting in Direwolf is a myth. You can wiggle and spread slightly, but your CT is massive. So yeah, not much point in that. Ammunition. I took slightly more ammunition than you saw on the video, for the reasons you saw on the video, because I was running out. So now we have what, 6, 7, 8 ton of ammunition, and even that is borderline, to be honest. I would gladly take more, but I didn't want to shave more armor, so 8 tons, there it is. Skills. What do we want here? We want cooldown, obviously. Every cooldown not possible. Cooldown is directly enhancing our destructive capability, so we want cooldown. Hit generation, yes, we want hit generation. This build is not hot build per se. LBX cannons are not hot weapon, but you want to sustain DPS and the hit can ramp up. So hit generation, yes. Range, you don't want on range. You want to fire this way closer than the regular optimal range of your weapons, so range is completely useless here, but we needed to take the range in order to go for those nodes. Yes, I could do something like that, for example, take missile spread and save 1 point, but I don't need missile spread. So, and yes, sometimes you can do stuff like that. You are taking one completely useless skill point and you are saving 1, 2 or 3 points you can use in some other place. So, hit generation, cooldown, velocity. Yes, velocity is always nice with every ballistic and missile weapons. So sure. LBX spread. Yes, this is a scatter weapon, this is a shotgun weapon. You want this the cone of your fire to be as tight as possible. Magazine capacity, definitely. I was struggling with ammunition, so definitely. Now, survival. This is... I like to fill up survival on the Direwolf, because this is big stationary target. You will get hit constantly. There's no way you can avoid that. Obviously, the problem is 100-ton mechs don't gain as much from the survival tree as lighter medium mechs, for example. Only 1% for each of these nodes. What does this mean? Well, now we have a maximum possible 152 points of armor in our city, right? If I remove all those 24 points from here, I have 140 maximum. Is that a lot? I mean, the skill investment, the skill point investment is massive. So, is that a lot? 12 points of armor in the city? I don't know, that's one regular PPC blast I will be able to resist. Doesn't sound like much, to be honest, but it's better than nothing. And the fact is, I don't need those points in mobility, definitely. This will not be mobile mech ever. Jump jets don't make me laugh. Operations, maybe. Operations are usually a very good choice. But then again, this build is really not hot. So we don't need operations. Sensors then. But I kinda have anything I want from sensors already. Yes, I could invest those points here, but in my opinion, like 2 radar deprivations are usually just enough. Seismic sensors, yes, nice to have, so I have it. So I don't need those points here either. Auxiliary. 10 points, that's my usual 10 points, and I don't feel any need to have more than 10 points in this tree. So I don't really have any place with this build, very straightforward build with this build. I don't have any reason to not to put all those points and survival. Even if we don't gain all that much from it, we gain something. Alright, that's it. Direwolf Ultraviolet with shotguns, 4 of them. Very nice build to play, very fun build to play. Obviously you are losing some pellets because they are hitting elevated ground, but you are not losing as much as you may be thinking you're losing. Yes, some of those pellets from arms were hitting the ground, but it looked like entire salvo from LBX-20s was hitting the ground, which was not the case. And this is just a shotgun, so some of the pellets were hitting the ground, but most of the salvo was clearing the obstacles and I was hitting the targets. Well, anyway, that's it for today, that's it for this Direwolf. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop me a like, comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. See you later, everyone.